Hi, I'm Zach Dunsmore, and I have my other co-founders here, Neil Jenner, Elena Lashaway, and Kristen Mercer, and we are Elite Billing and Coding Consultants, LLC. So an overview of our company, what we do is Elite Billing and Coding Consultants. We provide medical billing and coding for oncology, cardiology, and medical device suppliers. So what we will be presenting is we'll be discussing the target market, financial projections, problems and solutions, and many other things. We will be able to help deliver excellent service to physicians and allow them to worry about more pressing matters than billing and coding. The main problem with medical and billing coding companies is getting claims paid on time. So what we will do is we will make sure that all of our claims are clean so that we are getting the payment from insurance companies quickly. Most of the time, if the claim is not clean, the insurance will not pay, they will deny it, and most of the time some people have to submit the claim 3 times before they end up getting full payment. So for us, this problem will get better over time as we will be submitting clean claims. So again, the solution. What we're going to do is we're going to correctly code and submit clean claims. This will significantly reduce claim denials. We have over 35 years of business experience and 20 years of specialized coding experience. And we will expedite reimbursement for our physicians in a faster and more efficient manner than our competition. Now I'm going to hand it over to our CEO, Kristen Mercer.
Hello, my name is Kristen Mercer. I am the CEO and the president of Elite Billing and Coding, LLC. I am a certified professional coder and a certified outpatient coder with over 10 years of experience. I have taught coding at Harrison College for over 3 years. So I have I've worked in hospitals and physicians' offices, so I'm familiar with the target market, which is 12,500 oncologists, almost 32,000 cardiologists, and over 6,500 medical supply companies. Our opportunity is we're going to offer medical billing and coding services on site at a physician's office, which kind of separates us from other outsourcing coding companies. And the reason why we're going to be on site at a physician's office is because we want to improve the customer service and kind of offer that one-on-one customized service for our physicians. And we're also going to maintain and build our virtual business location by our website, which is here. So the technology that we're going to use is we're going to have coding software that is updated annually, usually in October or November, when ICD-10, CPT, and HCPCS codes are updated by the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services. And that will also include an electronic medical record. We're also going to use the coding software is also going to include coding clinics and E&M guidelines that will assist coders with accuracy. And we're also going to have billing software that follows Medicare and Medicaid guidelines, and it will catch 95% of billing errors, and that will allow for a higher rate of clean claims. And also our coding software is very important because with our transition from ICD-9 in 2014, which only had 14,000 diagnosis codes, and we transitioned to ICD-10, which has almost 70,000 codes. So that our coding software is very important for accuracy as well. And now I'm going to introduce Elena Lashaway, who is our office manager and our IT liaison.
Hello, my name is Elena Lashaway, and as my business partner mentioned, I am your office liaison and the IT manager for Elite. I get the opportunity to speak to you about our competition. First, let me break it down. There are over 45 locations within and around the Indianapolis area. There are 26 businesses that are considered billing services, 19 19 of these businesses are considered medical business consultants, and of the 45 businesses, 3/4 of these businesses are off location of a medical facility. We have identified our 3 domestic competitors as Howard Medical Billing Services. Their range of clients over the years make them a direct competitor due to being a well-known agency within our community. Our second competitor, and probably our biggest threat, will be Sepron. They are a privately held company specializing in revenue cycle management for medical professionals. They are also one of the top 50 billing companies in the United States. And lastly, we have Practice Billing of Indianapolis, who is our second largest direct competitor. They were founded in 1999 and are a family-owned and operated business that has built a reputation for aggressively pursuing insurance companies to ensure their clients are getting paid in a reasonable time frame. Our advantages in regards to our competitors is we offer tailored customer service and strive to make sure our employees are taking the courses needed to stay up to date on all system changes and upgrades within our business and the medical field as they pertain to our business. In regards to our management team, we have Kristen Mercer, who you met earlier. She's our co-founder and president. She's responsible for the strategy and marketing and the overall success of our company. She brings 10 years of specialized industry experience along with certifications, practical experience, and collegiate level teaching experience. We have Zach Dunsmore, who's our billing and coding manager, responsible for daily billing and coding tasks that come through. Zach has 4 years of experience in the medical billing and coding field. We also have Neil Jenner, who is our co-founder and vice president, responsible for setting up contracts with new physicians and the billing of the physicians to ensure we are financially sound. He brings 20 years of sales and leadership experience from the financial service industry. And lastly, I am responsible for the day-to-day operations and making sure tasks are completed. I oversee and follow up with clients on a daily basis in regards to feedback and concern. Our overall marketing strategy is in 5 steps. Our goal is to always make contact with the medical practice for the very first time and introduce ourselves. We would like to identify our gatekeeper and make contact with them so they become familiar with us and what our goal is. Third is mailing and dropping off information to familiarize the physician with our services provided. Fourth, we would like to schedule an appointment for a presentation with the physician. And fifth, our presentation of the company and its services. Our marketing objective includes steadily growing our customer base. We will experience a decrease in customer acquisition costs and achieve the reputation as the premier service provider. In regards to our sales process, we are taking the following steps to make sure we are always reaching the point sales would like to achieve. This includes prospecting, which is finding new positions and needing billing, making a first contact. Our managers will contact local physicians to see if they may need billing and coding, print flyers, and drop off info and how we can make our first contact. We will always follow up with an email or a phone call for any questions or concerns. We will present the information. If needing more information, the physician will contact us in regards to what pertains to each business. We will also close the sale if the physician is interested, send a manager or owner to the physician to meet with a contract, and after the contract is signed, we will again follow up within the first 30 days to make sure they are satisfied with their product. And now I'd like to introduce Neil Jenner, my other business partner.
Good afternoon, I'm Neil Jenner. I'm the Vice President of Sales and Marketing for Elite Billing and Coding Consultant Specialist. Today I'd like to share a few statistics, and then I would like to talk to you about some of our financial projections, which include our pro forma income statement and our pro forma cash flows. A few statistics to share, and just giving you some insight as to why we're here today and why we think we're in the right industry at the right time. Medical billing outsourcing is valued at $6.3 billion. We know that 10,000 baby boomers are turning 65 daily. The average compounded growth rate for the industry between 2016 and 2021 is estimated at over 10%. And 67% of practice revenues for the oncologist and the cardiologist comes from third-party payers. So we feel like we're, again, in the right industry at the right time. As far as our financial projections, the average profit margin in the industry for a billing and coding company is approximately 15 to 20% annually. And as you look at the income statement, you'll see that we have positive growth or positive trend with our net income. And all 3 years, we are projecting that we will be at or above the average profit margins as a startup company, which we think is strong. If you look at cash flows, again, you'll see positive cash flows as well. We'll be very aggressive at the beginning and are certainly in growth mode from day one. By doing these projections, we've tried to stay conservative, reduce risk, and also focus on our target market and our market share. By the year 2025, we hope to achieve a 5% market share in central Indiana, and we will be starting out with 3 identified clients from day one, and we hope to grow to 25 total clients by 2025. Our current status, the company has been incorporated as an LLC with the 4 co-founders that are speaking today. Some milestones that we've achieved: we do have our office space secured in the Carmel area. We have 3 initial clients that have been identified and have had initial conversations with to start business. We've also identified our board of directors, board of advisors, and other professionals that might help us or assist us along the way. Co-founders, the 4 of us have invested $20,000 to date. We've secured a commercial loan of $50,000, and these monies have been spent on office space equipment and software. And we are preparing for our grand opening May 2nd. We're here today seeking financial support. We need help pushing ourselves to just over the hump or to the very end. And we've got enough money to start, but the additional investment would give us some buffer or some padding as we go into our startup mode. On the left-hand side, you'll see uses of our funds. So this is a summary of all the categories that we've been able to identify for our startup cash needed. Our total cash needed at the beginning is $141,300. In the upper right, you'll see our current financial outlook. There's the money that we've invested as co-founders, commercial loan, totaling $70,000. And we've talked about how we've utilized that money. And our ask today is $71,300. With that $71,300, our next set of milestones that we will hit with those additional investments is to help us expand, hire, certify, and train additional coding staff. We will take the brunt of the work right now as we begin as the co-founders and starting up, but we hope to expand very quickly to reach our financial goals. Secondly, we'll begin a formal marketing and advertising campaign. And then thirdly, this will give us additional capital for expansion, whether it be software, training again, additional supplies, workspaces, or even if we were to grow outside or grow larger than our first office space that we have secured. So that's our ask of this group today. In summary, there is a need for medical practices, specifically in the areas of oncology, cardiology, and the medical device suppliers. And there is a need to better understand and maximize the revenue cycle. As a domestic company, we're competing against the international companies. We want to specialize in customized customer service solutions for our practices, and we think we can do this and help do it more efficiently. There's a need for operating a company that requires great attention to detail. Again, as Kristen talked about earlier, through our training and through our certification program, we think we can do this and we can do it more efficiently. Additionally, healthcare will always be needed. And as we said earlier, there are 10 million baby boomers turning 65 daily, and there will always be a need for coding as long as there's a need for healthcare. And what does the future hold? Growth and more growth. We see an industry that's growing. We have an aggressive group of people that wants to grow the business, and we have an industry that has an aging population, pressure to reduce healthcare cost and delivery costs, and also the need to consolidate various healthcare systems. What differentiates Elite Billing and Coding Consultants is the on-site customer service, the accuracy and efficiency with which we'll deliver our billing and our claims, and again, the specialty needs for our oncologists, cardiologists, and medical supply companies. That's why we want to partner with you, and we ask that you join us in this venture to help this tagline become true: the right code, the right reimbursement, every patient, every time. We thank you for your time, and we look forward to your partnership.